Hey everyone, Felix from Nintendo Life here, and I have finally played Hollow Knight Silksong like I hope many of you are also doing. And I just wanted to sit down and record some early impressions of the game. Of course, spoiler free, as much as can be. If you really don't want to be spoiled, I suggest just listening to this video, because of course there will be gameplay and a little bit, but it'll be all early in the game. Don't worry about that. But yeah, Hollow Knight Silksong is finally out after many years of waiting. And yeah, been playing it on my Switch too. This is actually the first time I'm seeing it in handheld. Just been playing on my TV, otherwise to be able to capture footage and all that. So yeah, I finally got the game after the eShop crashed, which was insane. And I boot up the game, and you know, I know how the intro area will look based on the demo and all that, the promo. I think I know about like 3 areas going in. And so far, I have played around like 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, I would say. I have sunk into this. I am quite tired right now. If I wasn't, I was just going to keep playing. And yeah, initial impressions is very good. Like I've been extremely hyped about this. People around me know how hyped I've been about this game, and it is living up to the expectations for real. Like right now, all the different environments. It's like Hollow Knight, but with a twist, right? It is more Hollow Knight, but the mechanics are different. When you down slash, you do it diagonally. You have different sets of currencies. The charm system is totally reworked. And you also have a new thing, which is missions. Now, that's actually one of my favorite new things about this game. It's essentially you're granting people wishes. And it has this awesome, beautiful, like HUD design for each different wish that you need to grant. There's just so much attention to detail put into this world. And it has a quite different vibe than Hollow Knight. Sure, it like feels very samey and like, oh, you get to a little town, and oh, you get to like you find the benches and all that. The gameplay loop is very similar, but again, it's with a twist, and it makes it, in my opinion, I will say better right now. Hornet is a vast upgrade over the Knight, I would say. Just, she has more personality. She actually talks with people. Her moveset is more fun, like getting that diagonal slash down in boss fights. You have this fight against Lace, and it's just like a beautiful dance. And obviously, you're going to die a lot. Now, one of my concerns was that having played Hollow Knight, was this game going to be too easy? No, it is definitely not too easy. I've died plenty of times. And yeah, another little neat tweak that they've made is the way that you regenerate health. So in Hollow Knight, you could regenerate 1, 2, and 3, depending on how long you hold that soul. Now in this game, you have Silk, and the way it works is that you just press a button, and then you kind of use all your Silk. You can only heal up if you have your Silk meter full, and then you'll heal 3, up to 3. Like if you have 3 available, you'll heal 3, otherwise just 2 or 1. But you'll still use all of your Silk. Now, Christopher Larkin, you have done it again. You have absolutely smashed it with the whole music and environmental design. It is very melancholic and very epic. There's one specific area. Now, I won't be saying names and stuff like that of the areas, because I think you should experience that yourself. Again, I'm going to try and show most of just initial playthrough and that boss fight that I just talked about. But that was in the demo, so I feel like it's not that spoilery. But Christopher Larkin, like there was this one song which almost brought me to tears. It was just so beautiful and so you can definitely tell it's him, but it is different than Hollow Knight, which is fantastic. It's so gorgeous, this game. The different, like, it's just so crystal clear. I'm playing it on an OLED TV, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Also, I've played on the Switch too, and performance has been absolutely sublime. Now, I know there is 120 FPS mode, but I've not played with it just simply because I know that it can kind of mess with my like capture software and stuff. I don't know. I'll try it out, but I haven't gotten to try it out yet. But 60 FPS, it feels fantastic. It looks fantastic. It's super crisp. The colors pop, and it just feels like how it should. is seemingly no downgrades. The rumble is actually one thing. It's really great. You can kind of feel Hornet running in the controller, and I was really surprised at just how much care. Like, that almost makes me want to try out the PlayStation 5 version and see just how they utilize that that PS5 controller. Another little new thing is that when you get to a ledge and you grab onto it, and it just feels fantastic. Yeah, it really just has absolutely smashed my expectations. Now, can you play Silksong without having played Hollow Knight? I think you can, definitely, but I know a lot of people who've tried to start Hollow Knight and then they haven't been able to follow through. Now, obviously, games might not just be for you, but I definitely think that if you've not played either of them, definitely go play Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is one of my favorite games, in my top 5 games of all time. It is fantastic. So where does Silksong lie? I feel it's too early for me to kind of pass that overall judgment. Right now, I'm just thinking, oh, I wish the game just keeps on giving. I don't want it to end. I'm finding areas that I haven't seen in trailers now, and it's like, oh, now it's really starting to get exciting. That it's like areas. Oh, there's so many different enemies in this game. Sure, a lot of them don't do much different. Like some of them just float there, but there's such a big variety, and the creativity is just so sprawling. You can really see that they've spent a lot of years creating this, and that's what I mean. That I hope that there's just a lot of content. I don't want to feel like, this left me on the short side. I just wanted to keep on giving. And Hollow Knight I felt it was a massive game, so I expect just the same with this one. Also, some of the new abilities that Hornet has now, I'll not say which. They are different from the Knights, and they are really satisfying. Also quite funny. And yeah, they just change how you play this game. Obviously, Hornet feels a little bit different. She's a bit more heavy than the Knight, but I wouldn't say that it's like, oh, it's like Mario and then Donkey Kong. No, it still feels like Hollow Knight, that snappiness that you have, but now you have a little bit more weight to it. You can grab those ledges. You can, I won't get into the upgrades later or whatever you find. And also the story is really intriguing me. Like I said before, Hornet does have dialogue, and it just adds a lot. It just adds a lot. This character that you're playing as, I've always preferred it. It's kind of like, you have Link and then you have Geralt of Rivia. Like, both open world games, but one you're playing as a character, and it certainly is what's happening here. You're trying to find your way up instead of down now, and that is really, really, it just changes. It changes a lot. It reminds me a bit about like Celeste trying to reach a top, and that's really satisfying. It's a trope I've seen in many other video games. And yeah, I just think my overall thoughts is that this game is absolutely beautiful. Like the sense of exploration, I just want to keep exploring. I don't want to stop playing this game. It's just fantastic. It's one of the best gaming experiences I've had in a long time. I think on the Switch 2, it is the best experience I've had. UFO 50 is another game I've had a lot of fun with, but this is just marvelous. And it's always when you hype a game up so much, you worry that, will it be able to live up to the expectations? And 3 to 4 hours in, yes, you have. Team Cherry, you've done it again. Obviously, you made Hollow Knight, you're going to make something great. I was worried like, is there any troubles? And so far, I've not seen any troubles. I've just seen a video game that is made with a lot of love, a lot of care, and I think everyone should at least give a chance. It's only $20 on the eShop. It's absolutely a bargain you're getting. It's so much better than so many other AAA games. So yeah, I hope you all give it a try and see why this game is so magical and like that sense of exploration. It's just fantastic. I just want to see what's around every corner. But yeah, that was my early impressions of Hollow Knight Silksong on the Nintendo Switch 2. What do you think of the game? Has it lived up to your expectations? Please don't spoil anything in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. All right then, stay safe and we'll see you in the next one. Felix from Nintendo Life, out.